Hello, sweet tooths. I'm coming in at full speed because today I want to enjoy to the fullest. And that's because we're going to make one of the classics that we all love. Start by preparing a mold, in my case 23 cm in diameter, with a short crust pastry. You can use homemade or store-bought like I did, which makes it easier. Prick it well with a fork so it doesn't puff up and set it aside. We'll take about half a cup or a cup from 1 liter of milk. We'll put the rest in a saucepan or a pot, which we'll place over medium heat so it warms up slowly. Meanwhile, we take 4 large eggs size L and add a pinch of salt to enhance the flavors of the dessert. We mix all of this together like this. First the yolks, so they combine with the whites, and then quickly add that small glass of milk we set aside at the beginning. Mix well, and as soon as it becomes a uniform liquid, add 100 grams or 1 cup of cornstarch, also known as corn flour or cornstarch. I don't know what you call it. Tell me in the comments. Put this in the small pot, then pour it into the heated milk in the saucepan. We keep it on medium heat while stirring, and it starts to heat up. When it's warm, we add Nutella, Nutella, cocoa cream, or hazelnut cream, whatever you call it. Thanks to the heat and the fact that we're stirring, it will dissolve and mix, forming a smooth cream with all its flavor. It feels like magic, but it's simply following the steps. As everything continues and heats up, it also gets thicker. Little by little, a dense cream is forming, and when it has this texture you see here, you add the last ingredient. A good spoonful, a big piece of butter. Margarine would also work. I use 60 grams, which is about 1/3 of a cup. And also, thanks to the heat of the cream, it dissolves in no time. Once it's dissolved, we go straight to the mold from the very beginning, where we had the short crust pastry. We pour all the cream in and put it in the oven, which we've preheated to 180 degrees Celsius. That's about 355 Fahrenheit. The trick is to place the rack on the lowest level, but with heat coming from both the top and bottom. We're gonna leave it in for about 45 minutes and then take it out. You'll see that it's still a bit jiggly in the center, but the edge is starting to dry out a little. So take it out and let it set, cool down. Once it has cooled down, it will look like this, and you can pick it up with your hand and put it in the fridge or refrigerator. They suggest leaving it here for at least 2 hours, but it's the kind of dessert you make a day in advance, and it's perfect. That way you're ahead of the game when you want to serve it. You just take it out, unmold it, which is really easy with this silicone mold I have, honestly. You can remove this little stick and you'll have it on a plate. But if it were any other kind of mold, just unmold it as usual and enjoy. Look at how it looks with the 2 layers. Incredible. A double layer cake, super easy, super creamy, and most importantly, super, super delicious. I hope you like the idea and that you're amazed just like I am. Look inside. See what a marvel it is. Look, what an amazing appearance. A cake with those 2 layers. Thanks to the dough and the cream we have on top. A cake or pastry that looks like it was bought at a bakery. And look at the inside. Look at the inside. Look at the inside. How do you keep taking piece after piece? How can I like custard flan so much? And while we're at it, hey, tell me a little, what do you call it? Cocoa cream? Hazelnut cream? Nutella? Nutella? Are there any other brands where you're from? Me neither. Anyway, the important thing is that it's always super good. Delicious.